What's up, people? This is the Bass God. Hey, I'm going to do a review on these Powerus amplifiers. Y'all know that I normally do reviews on certain products that I have after a certain period of time. And you all know I'm always switching equipment, whether it be amplifiers or subwoofers. And as you know, I've already switched subwoofers already. Not because it's a bad thing, just because I need something with more power handling. But these Powerus amplifiers, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all, and this is including myself, was always big on the Korean line. And the Korean amps are definitely some pretty good ass amplifiers. The only reason why I don't use Korean no more only is because they're too big. They're too big, and they don't have amplifiers that supply the power that I need for my mids. I think they got some now. I think Crescendo, they're making some bigger 2 channels, but the good thing about Brazilian amplifiers, and I've ran them all. Y'all know I've ran Sound Digital, Tar Amps. I've ran Stetson and Banda, but I never posted videos on those amps because I was not happy with the way they performed. All right. But Sound Digital, Tar Amps, got rid of those two. They had their problems. And this is the line, and y'all know I've ran Powerus for almost 2 years now. And as you see, I have these amplifiers still in my truck, and that's a good reason if they're still in my truck. If I haven't went off and sold them, or I'm still running them and I'm having switched to another brand, it's a very good reason why. And the thing about these amplifiers that I like about them so much is that they're durable like Korean amps, meaning not saying I abuse them, but when you play them at full tilt, you can play them for a nice period of time and you don't have to worry about the amps blowing up or popping or smoking on you. Also, the grade of the components. The toroids in these amplifiers are a lot better than the competitors or the Brazilian competitors. These amps can take 6 volts preamp output easily. As y'all know, I have a Rockford 360.3 hooked up to all these amplifiers. So the 360.3 that I have can supply up to 8 volts plus the 4 volt preamp output that I have on my head unit. Also, what I like about Brazilian amps is that you can match them all. All right, you can match all amplifiers, and you can put a lot of power on your mids. Like I said, with my mids, I have this 3500 on my left door, and I got this 3500 on my right door. This Sound Digital right here is not even being used. I just have it hooked up, but I'm gonna probably use it for something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I've had these amplifiers in my truck for a while, you know, and we're gonna be coming out with a 4-channel soon, and that's gonna be replacing this massive 1500.4. But I am completely satisfied with this Brazilian amplifier. By far the best of all the Brazilian amplifiers that I've owned since I've been running car audio, or just Brazilian amps in particular. Never had to take an amp in. I have all my customers that I have that have bought these Powerus amps for me. None of them has told me, hey, my amplifier blew. All the amplifiers are still running strong. Not a customer yet has came back to me and said that their amplifier is blown, like you see Tar Amps, and mainly Tar Amps. You'll see it's Tar Amps all the time. You know, you don't see it too much on the Sound Digital, Banda. It's mainly Tar Amps because those are some shitty amps. Plain and simple, there's some shitty amps, and they're designed to play based off their environment in Brazil. You know, they're trying to accommodate us, you know, in the U.S. with having us playing subwoofers, but they didn't have a lot of catching up to do. But I'm going to continue running the Powerus line. I'm going to continue to promote it. I'm going to continue and encourage you all. If you're all looking for something smaller and you're looking for something really strong that can push your subs and your mids, and you can truly power your mids and your highs too, all right, these are the amplifiers you all need to get if you're looking for something smaller, or if you're looking for a Brazilian amp. If you're looking for a Brazilian amp, I suggest that you come Powerus. Not because I'm running them, but because it's the honest, it's my honest review, because I've ran all the Brazilian amplifiers and I've seen what they're all capable of, and none of them puts out power like these amplifiers right here. Plain and simple, and that's a 100% fact. There's even been a guy from a repair shop. I sent him a amplifier just so he can test the signal output of these amplifiers, these Powerus amplifiers, compared to Stetson, Sound Digital, and Tar amps. They said that this amplifier or Powerus had the cleanest output signal of all of Brazilian amplifiers, and that's a fact. That is a 100% fact. I will not bullshit you on that, you know. And it explains why these other amplifiers, they tend to clip at low preamp output, you know, because the voltage is just bad on them, you know. And they say that this particular repair person says that the other Brazilian amplifiers puts out a dirtier signal. And he said he was very impressed with the way these amps performed, which even further makes me want to keep these amps even more. You know, and like I said, I don't plan on ever getting rid of Powerus amps. And I don't ever plan on going to Korean amps. You know, not that Korean amps are bad. They're too fucking big. They're too big and they're too heavy. And I don't have time for that no more, you know. But sooner or later, this whole truck is going to have Powerus in it. This is going to get replaced with a 4-channel, 2-channel whenever we start making them. And I'm selling this massive audio 1000.2 2-channel if anybody wants to buy. I'm selling that for $100. That's getting replaced with a 1600.1. So that's going to be getting replaced soon. So that's my review on the Powerus amplifiers. Guys, they may be expensive, but it's well worth the money. And you'll understand what I'm saying once you get these amplifiers in your hand. Y'all thought that running the Tar amps on some sundowns, and you think that the sundown ain't getting enough power, put a 15K on some sundowns and you see how those sundowns run. See what they're really capable of handling. And I guarantee you these Powerus amplifiers will put a beating on their asses. I can guarantee you that. Alright? But this is just my review on the Powerus amps. Good damn amplifiers. And I salute to freaking Jorge making a great product and designing these amplifiers and taking his time making sure that these are well built and not having as many problems as other amplifiers, you know. So shout out to him, and great product, and hopefully throughout the future we're going to continue to grow and there's going to be more lines out. All right, but if you guys want to purchase these amps, you all can come to me, and I can get you set up and I can get you the amps that you need. All right, later YouTube.